and doing family full time. Everything I did was full time.
Right.
I wasn't getting no sleep.
No sleep.
I wasn't getting no energy, no time with the family.
Right.
Family is God, and family is your greatest wealth.
Let me ask you, and I totally agree with that, and I learned that the hard way. I actually lost relationships behind it. So let me ask you this, artist to artist.
Mm-hmm.
How are you able to deal with being an artist and being a husband, being a father, being a son, baby? How are you able to separate the two?
Being transparent. Families have to talk, and at the table, you got to come to the table. You can't come to the table talking about or repelling. They want to talk about bills. They want to talk about money at the table. You want to talk about the abundance of money.
Okay.
You don't want to talk about because broke people talk about the lack of it. Wealthy or rich people talk about the abundance of it.
Okay.
And so if you talk about it, you find out different avenues of things that the family can do together to keep finances in order, but also how to create residual income or create that wealth. The true definition of wealth is when your passive residual income exceeds your living expenses.
I agree.
And most people that work a job, it's living expenses. You need wealth coming in. So everything you do, you when you learn to do something, you got to be like a carpenter. A carpenter don't just go out there and just build a house and there ain't no foundation.
Right.
But he's a carpenter. He doesn't do the foundation. So he has to consult with a person that does the foundation. It was a masonry, concrete person. That's what he got to deal with.
That's right.
So you got to get the right advice from the right people, and don't take advice from broke people because they're going to give you broke advice.
Totally
And especially negative people. If you're taking from negative people, the ones that, man, I wouldn't do that, but they've never done that, or they've never had a business, you can't ask them the business opinion they have a business.
Hey, you
You can't do that. And that's what, like I said, that's Street 100 the heat. That's real talk.
That's real talk. That's real talk.
You know what I'm saying?
You don't get no real than
Yeah,
that.
so you can't just be an artist and just all you want to do is sing, write, rap, do music, be in the studio, but you have no foundation.
No foundation.
Yes, sir.
You can't just do that and then your family and your family, you're losing time with them, you're losing respect, you're losing the energy. So now you got all these, the animosity is building up over here. Now everybody, rah. So the only way to quiet the noise is quit listening to you
I agree. That's
and
right.
listen to others, because you can't solve problems if you're the one creating all of the drama.
Right. I have a two-part question. It's basically the same question, but it's a little different. The first question is, what would you tell an independent artist? What would you tell him? And the second question is, if you had the national stage, what would you tell the young black man?
The first question, I would tell artists to mind their own business.
Wow. You the first one to say that.
Stay out of everybody else's business.
Yes, sir.
And don't believe everything you hear. And the second thing, as far as name me that second question.
The second question is, if you had the national stage in the crisis that we're in today, what would you tell the young black male?
The young black male. I would say read and study more of the Bible. Because everybody is so easy for them to know what goes on out there in the world. That goes back to me saying, mind your own business. And you got to be about your business. If you be about, see, it doesn't matter about all of we do rap, we sing, we got our crazy ways and things that we do. But God see everything we do. The same
right.
wind blows on us all.
Right.
So
right.
if you go read the Bible, get that education, because the Bible is the #1 most sold book in the world. Well, as a matter of fact, let me say it this way so people can understand it. The book called Think and Grow Rich book talks about everything. It's the #2 most sold book in the world next to the Holy Bible. And they mirror and break it down so people can understand it and Think and Grow Rich about all the principles of wealth and energies and how to speak and how to deal. And you got a supernatural power within yourself and how you can use it.
Right.
The Bible has it too as well. The thing about it is people think, some people think that the Bible is corny or going to church is corny. But yet, the first thing they say is, on God. On God.
Oh, God. That's the first
So
thing
if you're saying that's the highest thing, oh man, I'm telling the truth. I speak on that, man, that's on God. Well, look, you just gave the highest praise, so you need to be the first one on the front row at on the pew at church, so you can get the wealth, get the help, get the knowledge, and then you can go share that.
Right.
Because
Right.
everything dealing with wealth is not always money.
Money, not always. Money.
It's information.
Right.
Information is the new money.
Right. Okay.
Billy,
you
give
some
them
information.
give them the author. The author.
Of the book, Think and Grow Rich. The author is Napoleon Hill.